So I'm Anthony.
And what is this thing behind you? It's not all that it appears to be, is it?
No. This is basically a BMW, made to look like a Ferrari 250 SWB. It's a short wheelbase version. It's got the 3-litre E46 engine, BMW engine in it. All the running components are BMW, and then obviously the interior is kept as a BMW. Otherwise, if we made it look like a Ferrari on the inside, it would be a replica rather than a tribute car.
Oh, so this is a tribute car?
This is a tribute car more than a replica, because the interior is not replicating Ferrari.
So tell me, is this something that you've built, or is it a kit that's available, or how does it work?
No, it's I've not built it. I have done a bits and bobs on it, like I say, resprayed and stuff like that, and lowered it. But it's a fiberglass shell that you can buy. There are various companies. I believe this company was a company called GRB. And you can buy the actual shell yourself and fit it to a Z3, or you can get the company to do it for you. The guy before me is the guy that actually put the shell onto the Z3 frame, and then he sold it on. It was on an internet site that I went onto, and I got it for a ridiculous price.
Would you care to say?
No, I wouldn't care to say, no, because it was.
But a lot less than what the original would cost.
A hell of a lot. It was a lot less than the guy thought he was going to sell it for as well. So he wasn't very happy, and I did feel a bit sorry for him, to be fair. But he did put no reserve on it. So yeah, we got unbelievably lucky. However, over the winter, I did put a cover over it, because I didn't realise you shouldn't put a cover on fiberglass. So it micro bubbled.
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, nor did I. So I had to have it resprayed, and I had it resprayed back again in the Gallo Fly Yellow by a company that do cars on behalf of DK Engineering and people like that. And I think Chris Evans gets his cars from there or something. I'm not 100% sure.
He gets them painted white, I guess.
White. All his cars are white. Yeah, all his cars are white. So I had to have that done. I've had it lowered slightly, put the wing mirrors on. Got the correct badges on it and stuff like that. Dynajetted the engine, and I've just got a couple of things more I want to do with the interior. A decent steering wheel, a decent gear stick as well, wood and chrome, just to finish it off. I'm not.
So is it a Momo steering wheel?
No. I don't know the actual name of the steering wheel, but it's wood and chrome, and so would the gear stick be. But 700-800 quid, you know.
So tell me this: are you a BMW fan or a Ferrari fan?
I hate Ferraris. I've never liked them. I've never liked Ferraris, but I love yellow, and I love the curves of this car. And I didn't actually realise it was a Ferrari for quite some time. I was bidding on it, and then it suddenly clicked what it was, and I thought, oh well, I'll still go for it anyway. But I've owned several BMWs. I mean, there's some here. That BMW over here. I've had two 325i's.
Yeah,
the E30.
That's mine.
Yours?
Yes.
I've had two red ones. Funnily enough, I wrote one off.
Oh no.
Oh, the 2002 that was here. I've had two of them with my dad actually. A red one and a blue one. He's now gone. So I like BMWs, but I'm not overly keen on BMWs. So to get a Ferrari BMW was a bit weird for me.
Yeah.
But I'm glad, because
I guess it's the most reliable car of its kind.
Well, I've been to a lot of shows, and a few Ferrari drivers have said to me, at least it starts. And I'm like, whoa, you know. And but I did go to a show a few weeks back over in Radlett, Shenley Way, and there was a lot of Ferraris there, and I parked up amongst them, and I did feel a bit of a sore thumb. And some of them weren't as pleasant as you thought they might be, and others were very pleasant. And it caused a lot of stir there, and eventually I left. It started to rain anyway, but I left.
But outside of somewhere like that, I mean, just driving around, what's the sort of reaction that you get?
Oh, unbelievable. Traffic lights, roundabouts, zebra crossings, stopping to get something to eat or drink, petrol stations. You can't go anywhere. No, you can't go anywhere. We can't go into car parks anyway, because you can't get it in or out, or get the tickets out of machines. But people riding bike on motorbikes will stop and say, "Wow," you know. And people that know how much they're really worth if it was real, and think it's real, they're like, "Oh my God," you know. They think they're looking at a 30-40 million pound car.
Which is what I thought when I first saw you drive in. Yeah. Do most people get fooled, or do most people realise what it is?
I would say at least 90% of people today have been fooled. The Ferrari one I went to, about 70% of people have been fooled. But
70% of the Ferrari event.
yep.
That's staggering.
Yeah, until they come and look at the interior. Or they'll see the wheels and go, it's not the right wheels.
Yeah.
But then you could change the wheels on your Ferrari anyway, so it makes no odds. But yeah, so because so many few people have actually seen a real one,
Yeah.
they don't know it's not real.
Yeah.
So they just think it's real. But I tell people straight away, it's a tribute car. Don't think it's real. And they just go, I don't care. It's pretty. It's a pretty car.
Yeah.
So that's
It's just the joy of driving it, right? I mean, it's the joy of having something that looks so cool, that spreads so much pleasure, and just having fun with it, right?
yeah. It's just that. It's just.
Which you couldn't do with an actual one.
No. I mean, when we come to insure it, I remember this distinctly. A lady on the phone, very nice lady on the phone at the insurance company, said, is it, when they say is it business or pleasure, and I went neither, and she went, oh right, well what's it for? And I just went, showing off,
Yeah.
and she laughed, and I said, well that's the truth of it. I'm just going to show off in it, and that's it.
Yeah.
And she thought it was great, I'm just honest with people. It's just to show off.
Absolutely. Why
It's
not?
bright yellow, for crying out loud. How can you not show off it? I might as well paint it.
Shrinking violet driving this.
No, and I love yellow cars. It's my third yellow car. I absolutely love yellow, but yeah, and I love coming to shows. And now I've got something to come to a show with, so it's great. Love it.
Well, it's great to see you at the show. It's great to see the car, and thank you so much for taking
Thank
the
you
time to
very
talk
much
to
for
us.
taking the time to talk to me. Thanks a lot.
A big shout out and thanks to Jay Williams over at Air Technic, who are top tier sponsors of Brown Car Guy. Check them out at Air Technic Co. UK for exhausts, brakes, suspension and body kits. Plus our other major sponsor, Nayajan Solutions. Much appreciation also to tier 4 sponsors, Muhammad Ali Humaid, Tom Conway Gordon and Reza Adil. And of course all these other guys who supporting on Patreon. Brown Car Guy is eternally grateful. Hey, think about joining them over at Patreon.com Brown Car Guy. If you can't, don't worry. Just make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel and website. Plus follow on social media by searching for Brown Car Guy.